Well, howdy tubers. As I said in that last video, that my friend Dan that's building a plane stopped by the airport and found my little bag of my squeezer fittings. So now I already did a couple to get it set, and so we'll do some rivet squeezing here. Years ago, before I even built or even knew I was going to build, I might have known I was going to, but hadn't got to yet. I was at an airport, and I knew the guys, and they were wanting to put a new skin on the bottom of a Bonanza, but the guy that was going to help them just couldn't get away. And I said, hey, I was sheet metal in the Air Force, bucked a lot of rivets. And so anyways, got in there and bucked the rivets while they were shooting them from the outside. But anyways, we got out and we was taking a break, and I was looking at the trailing edge of the flaps on this Bonanza, and there wasn't any rivets, or between each rivet, like they were maybe a foot apart, were little spot welds. And I said, you can't spot weld aluminum. And he said, yeah, you can. They've been doing it for, I'll say, 100 years. So I thought, man, I've got a spot welder, a Harbor Freight, matter of fact, spot welder at home. When I get home, I'm going to do it. Of course, when I got home, I forgot about it. But the minute that I remembered about that, man, I went down, and it just makes and I've got the 220 volt one, and it just made about 1/32 diameter little spot welds. And the reason I'm bringing that up, and that is, I just wonder, and mine is fried since then, so I couldn't try it. But, you know, I don't know that you just couldn't spot weld these all together and be something to try, I think. And, you know, there'd be a definite weight savings there. So just see what everybody thinks about that thought. So let me get set up here and we'll squeeze some rivets. Okay, here we go. Now, I'll tell you, for getting inside here, need some pliers, some needle nose pliers to get the rivet in there, and I may even have to take that cleco out, but we'll see. So there it is. Yep, take that cleco out. Of course, those rivets like to jump out of there. Not going so fast, is it? I think my nose of this really needs to be trimmed down so it'll fit in between these ribs or uprights. Well, it didn't go so good. So this isn't working out to be good. What was that? Yeah, I think I need to trim down Didn't have to. Yep. Let's go grind this thing off some so we have some more clearance. Let me shut you off. Okay, now if you can see that, I modified that so it's real thin, and I'm thinking the one that I used to do these nose ribs, let me run down there and get it. It was real pointed, so that's why that was working. Let me go get it. Okay, there we go. See, it's real pointed. It wasn't as blunt as what that is. That's why that worked. But I'm trying to figure out how I did that years ago. I must have done that, and I don't know where that one is at. But now we got one. So this ought to do the trick. And fit in there better. And then I'll have to drill out that other rivet and do it again. And I polished it on the Miracle Wheel. Yeah, it fits in there. There we go. Probably have to. No rhyme or reason the way I'm getting these in there. This one I think I can get to. I know I was thinking about a story from the Air Force about doing something, but I don't remember what it was. Come on. There we go. Now if this will fit in there. And if I can do it with the Clico. So maybe this, I know I finally got the hang of it. It was, like I say, it was faster than doing it with this in the vise. I think I'll do this other one first. Of course, you want to make sure those are held together. That was real cool. Anyways, there's two real quick. So, I can do them while I'm watching TV. So, there you go. Using the rivet squeezer that, like I said, Dan found them out at the airport on his way here. So, guess that'll be it for rib building. Last video for that. Of course, I still got to do the bulkheads. I did find some of these that I got to bend and there we go. Bend them and put them around here and rivet them on. Of course, I'll use 3/32 rivets to do it. I may need to get some more, and I don't know. I've got to check, but I know I've got some 3-2.5s that I can probably use too, but I've probably got a bag more of them. I'll have to look. Or go to Air Parts. Okay, there you go. I'm rambling on. There you go. God bless.